Hey, what's happening, guys? Keto coleslaw is what we're making today, and this stuff, it's creamy, it's tangy, it's incredibly delicious, and it's just so easy to make. Plus, this coleslaw, it's perfect for keto because it's so low carb, every serving of it has less than 1 net carb. That said, let's get right into the good stuff, and I'll show you how to make keto coleslaw. Okay, first things first, want to get out a small head of green cabbage like this. And then we're also going to be using a normal sized carrot to make our keto coleslaw as well. Now, as far as prepping the carrot, the first thing we want to do is use a peeler to peel off the skin. And then when that's looking good, we want to lay down a wet paper towel and our cutting board to cut off the end of the carrot. Then what we want to do is get out a food grater like this and use the large teardrop side of the grater to grate the carrot. That being said, you want to hold the carrot at a 90-degree angle against the grater, and you'll also want to grate the carrot from the end to the tip like I'm doing here. So once we've shredded up our carrot, we're going to transfer it to a large bowl, and then we can start working on our cabbage. Of course, the first thing we want to do is remove the stem. Then we can cut the cabbage in half and remove any of the inside of the stem as well. Then we can easily shred the cabbage with our knife, first by slicing it lengthwise, and then when we've taken care of that, we can slice it a few times widthwise as well. And of course, if you happen to find any hard stem pieces, you want to remove those before adding the cabbage to the bowl that we used for our carrots. Then once we've got that looking good, we're going to remove the inside core to the other half of our cabbage and just shred that up like we did with the first half. Now at this point, we can add the rest of the cabbage to our bowl and give it a good mix with our hands until all the cabbage and carrots combine nicely with one another. When that's looking good, I like to add a cup or 85 grams of this stuff of broccoli slaw to my coleslaw. Of course, it is optional, but it is delicious, and it's basically just shredded broccoli, carrots, and red cabbage. Anyways, once we've added that, I'm going to start adding the dressing to the coleslaw, starting with the mayo. And for today's keto coleslaw recipe, I want to use a heaping quarter cup or 90 grams of mayonnaise, followed by a tablespoon or 15 grams of rice vinegar, a tablespoon or 15 grams of unsweetened almond milk, a quarter teaspoon of celery salt, and a nice pinch of pepper. By the way, we'll also want to sweeten up the coleslaw with some of this stuff, some confectioner swerve, since it has 0 net carbs and 0 calories. And about a tablespoon or 10 grams of it will add the perfect amount of sweetness to the coleslaw. So now that we've added that, we can give our keto coleslaw a good mix, and once it's looking well combined and creamy like this, we can transfer it to a couple of bowls and dig in. And that is how to make keto coleslaw. For more info on the recipe, check out the video description below, and I hope you enjoy it.